Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I am Solsith, and this is Katawa Shoujo. Now, let's get back where we left off with this whole thing with the nurse and Rin. Huh. Alright. Well then. I pick up and lift the can up and down a few times like some sad imitation of a bodybuilder, even though it's weighing down my arms painfully. Hmm. Boy, my reading's a little bit off today. The stupid grin disappears from his face, and disappears from his face for a second. Even then comes back like it was never gone.
Tezuka, would you give us a second?
The nurse grabs me by the shoulder without waiting for Rin's permission, which he didn't need in the first place, and drags me aside.
When I told you to exercise, I wasn't joking.
Ooh, damn. He's serious, man. He's serious.
I understand that you are still on your first week and all, but please don't ignore the importance of this.
Wow. Complete another seriousness here.
The reason I'm coming down this hard on you is that habits are not easy to form. The more you slip and postpone, the harder it'll be. It's the same with everything like dieting.
Damn. Can't say no. Okay. Well, at this point, it's a good time to save. I have my sound effects on, right? Yeah. Actually, it's a lie. It doesn't go a little higher, I guess. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Can you promise me to be more serious about this from now on?
Hmm. Exercise is important. Maybe. Maybe, no, I mean... He gives me a nasty sort of look when I say that, making me try and take back the word. I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to the school. I'll promise to try, though.
You're not being very convincing there, Hisao. Tip number one, medical professionals are not amused if you take their advice lightly.
Damn, nurse. Damn. What's up with him? As if a day or two would take that much of a difference. Maybe. Ahem. I didn't do anything at the hospital either. Yeah, okay, sorry. He studies me for a moment and then shrugs, smiling again. Back to happy nurse.
Okay, that's more like it. If you go to the school track tomorrow morning, you will meet my spy, who probably has no qualms offering consultation to you if you want to jog a bit.
Okay. Consultation.
see you around. Oh, oh, yes. Oh.
I like how my voices are changing. Ah, shit, Rin, I need to find your voice again, too. But first, he leaves with a wave of his hand and no answer. I walk to Rin, who has been waiting idly, leaning against a hallway wall and staring at the pale light fixtures in the ceiling. Hmm. Even when I approach, she doesn't move her eyes off them. Okay. Are you getting medications for your heart thingy? I actually have to go higher pitch. Are you getting medications for your heart thingy? Were you listening? It comes out more ac- accusionary, Tory. God damn it, that's how. Than I intended. Accidentally lashed out on her. But that even so, I don't really want to start talking about it. I just met her. I don't know her. It's just not her business. The nurse seems to be happily ignorant about confidentiality, too. Talking about that kind of thing in public. But it's not Rin's fault, is it? I look up at her, suddenly feeling a bit guilty, but Rin is just staring past my shoulder quizzically, her head tilt like a bird. Sigh. I don't know why it's so hard for me. It feels like there is some inexplicable lock that prevents me from being more upfront about this. Yeah, they're from my heart. Are you getting... will they make you better? No, not really. They just make me a little less worse.
Damn, quote that. Quote that shit. Mark it.
Just mark it. Anyway. Rin keeps looking at me for a while longer. She either says any further, and she either says anything further, nor displays any kind of emotion I could discern. Okay. I'm thankful that she doesn't. I think I'm still not quite used to all this. At the hospital, it was easy, but I still haven't sorted my feelings about having to live a normal life with a disability. Eh? We leave the main building, and Rin leads us onwards towards the dorm. We stop at a small patch of greenery in front of the dorm building. The dorm is built on a slightly elevated ground, with a wall and a few trees that people has to circle around. That everyone has to circle around every time they come or go. It's probably the only inconvenient design in the school. The entire wall is made of made from the same kind of bricks as the building itself. It has been covered in some sort of painting. Most of it still sketches, quick lines drawn with black and white against the gray plastering that excuse me, that covers most of the entire length of the wall, but some places look a bit more finished. there are human faces and legs and hands. It doesn't. I can't quite say what the painting it has. I can't quite say what the painting as a whole might portray. Stacks of what seem to be paint cans are arranged in piles on the ground, besides the wall.
See, see, see that left side? It's hardly off the ground yet. It's because I couldn't get in the mood yesterday, so I gave up and went to meditate instead. Then it was suddenly morning.
Damn.
I have to work on it, but the guys from the art class are helping with the negative spaces. The base of the surfaces whenever and the base surfaces whenever, which is a problem. It's easier to paint big areas if there's a lot of people with hands.
Oh, yeah.
The reach is better and it's faster too.
She goes on a tangent, waving a little, waving with her, waving with her arm or whatever. It actually. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining that, like. Okay. I feel like a dick for laughing at that, but it's like, yeah. Or whatever of it there actually is, to demonstrate, even though I got the point already. He's just moving your arms, like, the white cotton of her sleeves flap around. It makes me think it could look sadder than it does. It's not sad, really, that came in my mind first. It was more like a silly kind of thing going on. Oh, whatever. Crap. I just remembered something I forgot to do. Hold on. Taking care of things. Now, I am back. Itchy. Yeah. But it makes me feel out of place. Like almost every tangible reminder of the student base's special properties has in the past few days. Oh my god. This girl doesn't notice my dreary feelings, of course, or in the fact that she lost me a while ago already, and just keeps on blabbering.
So that's why I'm trying to figure out if there is something I need to figure out. That's why That's why I'm trying to figure out if there is something I need to figure out, and then figure out that out before it's too late and all hope is lost.
Okay. Yeah. Why would the hope be lost?
Because paint has to be painted, and then it has to dry, and then it has to be painted over with another kind of paint.
Oh, alright.
That takes time.
She finally stops, apparently thinking she made some kind of statement that makes sense. I think the best way to start from the top. So, this is your project? You did this?
Yes, yes.
Oh god, my throat. All of it?
Yes.
Nice. But the question's gonna pop up. I stumble with my words suddenly, feeling like I've walked straight into the minefield of political incorrectness. Yeah. Like I just did a little back.
It's okay. You can say it. I probably won't get mad.
You're so cool. You're so cool. I blush really hard. I don't really know what would be the right thing to say. If any, it feels that I'm way more sensitive than Rin is, though. Yeah. This is really awkward.
Don't you want to ask?
How do you paint without hands?
See,
She's awesome. Rin, you're too awesome. Okay.
see, I'm an easy person to talk to, right? With my feet.
I almost guessed that already, but it isn't that hard to do.
You're right. You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think it is, but maybe I'm used to it by now.
I can't get my mind around the fact that she could be an artist, but seeing how adept she was using her feet to eat, I figure painting might not be a problem either. Neither of us has anything more to add to the subject.
The afternoon light works pretty well. I was afraid it would look too flat, but it's not like that after all.
I adjust her voice a little bit.
I think it's actually pretty interesting. I wanted to see what it looks like in a dim light. Do you think it's flat?
Well, paintings tend to be flat.
Not like that. Flat. You know, flat. Like some people are. No substance, no meat. Where there should be some.
You can take this at least two ways, but I'm getting what she's trying to say. Well, what? Okay. Is that how you cut me off there?
I know a few girls who.
Okay, I get it, but I couldn't really tell. I'm not that good with art. I can't name any artists or artistic terms. So I don't really have anything to say. Rin shrugs her shoulders at that, saying,
Suit yourself.
without